Yeah, I know. I'm wearing sunglasses in a dark room, but that's okay. I kind of live in the '80s, so I'm not Corey Hart, but I still wear my sunglasses at night. And I'm talking about the '80s, the decade, not how many people Tiger Woods has been with. That's just want to make that known now. But you know what? I decided I was going to write a book. It's going to be my book of grievances because there's so many things that just aggravate me on a daily basis. Little things like YouTube. YouTube is got to be the worst thing. I mean, most of the stuff on YouTube, yeah, I guess it's okay. But you go on there and you notice that they got a saying that a dog does a great trick, right? So you watch it and you got 30 seconds of a dog sleeping on the floor in the kitchen. It's like, okay, well, yeah, I talk crap about it, but I wasted 30 seconds of my time watching that. So, I mean, but still, I mean. And the other thing that really aggravates me is, you ever go to buffets? You ever go to Old Country Buffet? Yeah, they got it's a good buffet. They got some good food, but honestly, I mean, why do they have to have those little cups for drinks? I mean, do they want you to get up and down every 2 minutes to get another drink? I mean, that must be their plan. They're trying to get you filled up, right? Doesn't work with me. Every time I walk in there, they give me a dirty look. They're worried about me, so. They know when I walk in there, I'm gonna eat them dry. Just like that Simpsons episode where Homer eats the place out of business. He's even eating the trays and stuff. Yeah, that's me. I will fight them. I'll fight them on that because I'll stay there all night. You stay there for a little while. Sit at the table, maybe go to the bathroom, take a crap, clear out all the what you just ate before, and then come right back, ready for round two. That's when they kick you out. That's when they love to kick you out. Another thing that's been aggravating me lately, MC Hammer. You guys know MC Hammer? This guy was bankrupt, okay? This guy has gone through bankruptcy, yet all of a sudden he's got all this gold to sell on Cash for Gold. I mean, I remember him sitting in the guy's lunchbox. What are you doing in my lunchbox? Oh, I'm the Hammer. Well, you're still in his lunchbox, man. Hammers don't belong in a lunchbox. They belong in a toolbox. Duh. I mean, seriously. Was Vanilla Ice busy that he couldn't, do that commercial? I mean, come on. It's just unbelievable. And how come every time I go to a bar, they got those little kid urinals in there? I mean, really, is there a bunch of kids in the bar that they have to go to the bathroom? Are they looking for midgets to go to the bathroom in there or something? I don't understand that. Why do they do that? Why do they have to have those in there? I mean, maybe, yeah, there might be some short people. That's understandable. But really? I mean, come on. If this is an elementary school, do you have to have those there? No, it just makes absolutely no sense. We got any baseball fans in the house?
Yeah.
All right, we got some Cubs fans here?
Yeah.
We got some White Sox fans here?
Yeah.
I'm sorry for the White Sox fans, by the way. But, do we got any Yankees fans in the house? Oh, we got some Yankee fans in the house. There you go. You see the hat? Yeah, I'm a Yankee fan. I'm also a Cub fan. And, I have to have both sides of the spectrum, I mean, the Cubs, they always let me down, but the Yankees, they never let me down. They're always good for me, They always take care of me because keep me warm at night by winning all the time, But, I mean, honestly, so many things that just aggravate me on a daily basis. Like the Snuggie. Are you kidding me? It's a straitjacket with armholes. I mean, whoever invented the Snuggie, good for you, because you're making a lot of money off that, but really? I mean, it just doesn't make sense to me that you would do that. Every time I wear a Snuggie, and yes, I'm making fun of it, but I have one. but I have one, and it's just like I feel like I need to be locked in a room with 4 padded walls because, it's like, this is a great invention for whoever did it, but really, I mean, it's ridiculous, That's just part of my book of grievances, I'm telling you. I mean, I got so many of them. Like football. You guys watch football?
Yeah.
We got a lot of football fans here? Got a lot of Bears fans here?
Yeah.
Packers fans? Wow, we got more Packer fans than Bears fans? Really? Oh. Telling you, man, every time I go hang out with my buddies and we watch football, it's the funniest thing because you got so many different types of guys that watch football with you. So many different types of people. You got the guy that thinks that there's a total chance to win. You know, you're losing 45-3 with 2 minutes left in the game. But there's a chance. You're going to win the game. You totally got a chance to win that game. And then you got the guy that's kind of the opposite of that. You know, it's 10-7. You're 10 yards away from scoring a touchdown, but you got no chance. You're going to lose. You're going to totally lose the game. But then there's always that guy that's really there just for the beer. Guy really could care less about football. He just wants to come out and have a bunch of beers and get smashed and talk about, you know, how much your team sucks and this team sucks and that guy sucks. That's all they care about, you know? They're just there to get drunk and make you feel miserable. And if your team loses, you're definitely in for a treat there. But honestly, you also got the one guy that's there that all he cares about is his fantasy stats. Fantasy football is the devil, okay? It is the devil because all people care. I mean, this makes you be a fan of a team and be a fan of what you're a fan of, but your team might be playing somebody that you need the fantasy points. All you want to do is win that money. All you want to do is win the fantasy league, and that kind of makes you root against your teams, doesn't it? And honestly, I think fantasy football should be done. I think fantasy any sport should be done because it's just a drain on the society of sports. Nobody can be a fan anymore because you have to root for your teams and you have to root for your teams to lose if it's going to boost your fantasy league points. It's just the wrong thing to me. But, you know, that's okay. That's just another part of my book of grievances. I mean, you know, everybody has their books of grievances. Everybody has their things that just piss them off on a daily basis. You know, I happen to have a lot of them, but it's all good. You know, I get through. Because that's what makes you a better person by dealing with that crap, right? That's what makes you understand what you know, your knowledge of your life. Okay, this is a life lesson that's just trying to be taught to you from somebody. And it's a life lesson that I have learned. And I'm learning it still. Like I said, man, I live in the 80s. I love the 80s. I can't get over the 80s, man. And I was a little kid in the 80s. You know, but I love the music. You know, I love all the bands that come around in the 80s. And I'm looking for my hot tub time machine, you know, because I'd love to go back. I'd love to go back to the 80s and just live it up, you know, enjoy. But the only problem is, you know, I'd be a little kid in the 80s, so I wouldn't know what the hell I'm doing. But it would still be a great time. But hey, I just want to let everybody know, thank you for having me. You guys have been great, and I love you all. Master.
Give it up for Bob Squishy Cornell, huh?
Squishy.
First time doing live comedy. It's no easy thing. That's right. Get up, go drain the lizard. It's cool. We have a celebrity lookalike in the audience. I don't know if you know this gentleman in the fourth row in a striped polo shirt, but you look like Chris Mortensen from ESPN. Have you heard that?